Hello, welcome. I am your MC for the evening, Aaron Strick, class of 2001, Ascot enthusiasts. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. I can see we have a couple of folks coming into the virtual event. Great to see all of you. We're going to give everyone just a couple of minutes to join in, but this is awesome. Great seeing all of your faces joining in. I'm fired up. We got a night for you. Welcome. Glad you could be here. We're going to kick off our Two Saints Home Edition in about 2 minutes or so because we want to give everyone a chance to get into the Zoom, get settled in, and I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for people and giving them time to get logged in, let's go over a few housekeeping items, and this will make your experience tonight as smooth and fun as possible. Number one, your microphones. They should already be on mute. We just ask them that you keep them muted for the duration of the evening. We don't want any awkward Zoom moments. If you haven't experienced those, let's not start now. Okay, number two, we have a lot of fun content planned for the next hour, so please grab a cold brew or whatever your beverage of choice is. Get comfortable. I'm clearly in my quarantine attire, so I'm ready to roll. Number three, to get the most stress-free enjoyment out of tonight's experience, we suggest watching the show on your computer or your tablet and to have your smartphone handy to follow all of the silent auction and various other fundraising components of the evening. Number four, by the way, if you haven't already logged into the OneCause bidding site, just click the link that we texted to you so that you're able to see all the amazing silent auction items and packages. And please, go ahead and bid on the ones you want. Bidding has already started, y'all. And for those joining us on Facebook and YouTube, the link to join the mobile bidding site is at the bottom of the screen, I believe. So you'll also need to be logged into the OneCause site to participate in the Raise Your Beer to the Students fundraiser. I'm going to lead you through that a little later on. So, keep your fingers crossed for me. Keep in mind, by the way, I am not a professional auctioneer. UST doesn't offer that as a major, to my chagrin, but I did try and play one on TV once. So I'm going to do my best to talk you through the Raise Your Beer when that time comes. And if you've ever seen the Raise Your Paddle during a gala event, same idea, but with a fun twist, because we're cool here. If you have any questions at all, by the way, during the event, or you need help, you're having techie issues with the mobile bidding site, just please use the chat feature at the bottom of your screen. Just type in a message. We have chat monitors. They're all standing by, ready to assist you. Number six, we have a fun program planned. And as you can see, we are coming to you live from Linkley Mansion, this hallowed hacienda, if you will. The auction's going to remain open until 7:30. And a few minutes, we'll end the show a few minutes before that, so we can give everybody a chance to put in their final bids and watch those auction items they really, really want. And then finally, tonight's program is being recorded. So Thomas Aquinas, pray for me. This guy right here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So if you're just joining us, hello. Welcome to the Two Saints and a Taco Tasting Home Edition. Once again, I'm Aaron Strick, class of 2001, and your current president of the UST Alumni Association. And I'm also your MC for the evening. So thank you all for joining us for this, what I would think is a historic moment. It's our first virtual fundraiser in support of the Alumni Association's annual scholarship fund. So thank you all, guys, for supporting us. This is awesome. I mean, I'm fired up. I'm feeling good, hopefully looking good. I don't know what you guys think, but hey, I dressed for the occasion. Just being my bold self. If you didn't know that, UST, by the way, has a slogan, and it resonates with students. Be your bold self. Now, this home edition of Two Saints, it's kind of our way of boldly forging ahead to try and raise as much as we can to support those very students. So let's get started, shall we? So by now, you should have received a text message with a link to the mobile bidding site for the silent auction, the Raise Your Beer Challenge, and again, more about that later, and to purchase a commemorative t-shirt. I'll be modeling one of those later. Now, I encourage you, once again, keep your mobile device handy for the duration of the hour so you can participate in all the giving opportunities. By the way, for those joining us on Facebook and YouTube, the link to join the mobile bidding site is at the bottom of the screen. Now remember, we're doing this for the students, and some of those students are experiencing significant financial hardships due to COVID-19, and that's already on top of the need that was already there. So please, I implore you, be generous. Be as generous as you can tonight to support our student scholars. We'll hear about some of them shortly. And by the way, the silent auction already open for bidding. So take a look at the great selections. I actually have my eye on this beautiful icon. It's an amazing work of art from a local artist, Al Sauls. Big plug for you there, Al, who happens to be one of our scholarship recipients and a recent UST graduate. We also have a frame black and white from a local photographer, Joseph Panetta, who also happens to be one of our scholars and a UST pre-med student. So as you can see, our students do like to pay it forward. So check out their work as well as other fun packages. This will all make staying at home much more enjoyable. This summer, we have jewelry, we have some do-it-yourself packages, we even have a salsa lesson offered by yours truly if you're kind of into that kind of thing. But, you know, by the way, guys, this is as good as it's going to get. I'm sorry. But while the silent auction continues, we're also going to show some videos from the restaurant contestants. You'll see some behind-the-scenes footage from the official judges and the taco tasting that took place on campus last week. And then finally, for our grand finale, we'll announce this year's Judges' Choice winner. So stay with us until the end of the hour so you don't miss any of it. Now, before we roll into our first video, I have to first say thank you. Thank you to the sponsors, the underwriters, all of you beautiful VIP ticket holders for your tremendous support. Big thank you to the restaurants who rose to the occasion in support of UST during these challenging times in the restaurant industry. I mean, they stuck with us, and I do implore you all, please frequent those restaurants with your business. Thank them. And thank you, by the way, to everyone attending this event via Zoom, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. And finally, I really need to give a big shout out and thank these sponsors and underwriters. So here we go. Thank you to ExxonMobil, great company, Cynthia Gadula, Paul and Jana Valhonrat, Bobby Warren and Taryn Baranowski Warren, Michael J. Branda, by the way, those are this year's event chairs for Two Saints, Mrs. Ray J. White, Doug Mueller, Herlinda Gonzalez, my friends Joe and Kathy Ridley. They were previous event chairs, by the way. Clay Hoster, Weaver and Tidwell, Celtic Valor, the Scanlon Foundation, Marty Salazar, current alumni board member, by the way, Ambrisa Mexican Kitchen, Daniel Elistondo, how you doing, buddy? Laporte CPAs, Katie and Heath Novosad, Nora Hutto, and Rita and Ray Casterly. And all the other sponsors and supporters, they're all on the screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And by the way, I know you're all muted, but let's give them all those little virtual claps, little thumbs up, all that. Let's share some goodness. Show some love, people. All right. So we're going to view a video message a little bit later from our UST president, Dr. Richard Ludwig. But first, let's take a look at a video of 4 of our restaurant competitors. Those restaurants are Choloso's, Fusion Taco, Pacific Coast Tacos, and Velvet Taco. Love them all. They are all, several of them, past champions. They have frequently participated in our event. Once again, guys, show them some love. And this year, they all still brought their A game to this year's competition. And I, for one, can't wait to find out who won. I mean, I'm waiting with bated breath because that's right. I don't even know who the 2020 Judges' Choice winner is going to be this year. And that's terrible because I love them all. It's like trying to pick your best child, you know, but we're going to find out together at the end of the show. So let's see the tacos that they submitted into this year's contest. Our crew went out to each restaurant. They had an awesome time visiting. And can I just say, Guy Fieri, where you at, man? You really should come on down to H-Town, check out these amazing taco joints. I mean, I think that would make a great episode of Triple D, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. But in the meantime, I guess you're stuck with me. So let's watch together.
Located in the heart of the Heights, this little place has been serving up delicious tacos in the Houston area for over 13 years. Founded by Miss Gloria Myers, it is now owned and operated by Second Generation Taqueria. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, they got you covered. This is Choluso's Taco House.
Choloso's Taco House. And today I'm presenting a breakfast taco. It's on a hand-rolled flour tortilla. It's got eggs, potatoes, cheese, fresh refried beans, the perfect comfort taco. And today we're pairing the breakfast taco with St. Arnold's Headliner.
Our next restaurant is a family-owned Baja-inspired eatery that brings the West Coast to the Gulf Coast, setting on a picturesque lake in Sugar Land, Texas, and serving up some of the best burrito and poke bowls, yeah, and of course tacos, this side of California. This is Pacific Coast Taco.
Alrighty, I am Denzel Ward with Pacific Coast Tacos. Today we're featuring our Korean beef taco. Comes with scallion, chile sauce on top, a little bit of cabbage, and a little bit of radish. We're presenting this taco featuring the St. Arnold's Amber Ale. Anytime you come to Pacific Coast, make sure you pick up the Korean beef taco, bro.
One of the fastest growing taco chains in the country is set to grow even bigger in Houston. Located on the bustling Washington Avenue area, their slogan is simple. We don't make street tacos, we make velvet tacos. This is Velvet Taco.
Hello, my name is Terry Pence. I'm a managing partner for Velvet Taco here on Washington Avenue. Today we're featuring our spicy tikka chicken. This is by far our most popular taco that we have on the menu. And we're featuring this with our St. Arnold's Lawnmower. They pair perfectly together.
Whether it's their food truck, one of the first in Houston, or their restaurant located just north of downtown, this local favorite has elevated the average taco by using South American and Pan-Asian ingredients. Whether it's brunch, lunch, or dinner, this is Fusion Taco.
Grossman with Fusion Taco. Today I'm presenting you our taco, which is a tuna poke taco, and it's served on lettuce with avocado and a carrot and radish slaw served on top. The tuna is marinated with a little bit of a ginger and sesame vinaigrette as well.
All right, all right, all right. Good luck to you all. And oh, by the way, for those of you keeping track at home, costume change number 1. Yeah, whatever. It's as good as it's good as it's going to get. All right. So later we're going to watch a video from Ambrisa, last year's People Choice winner, and the last of the 5 restaurants that competed this year. All right. We're also going to watch footage from the actual taco tasting and judging that took place on campus last week. And once again, guys, I have no idea who won. But before we do that, why don't we just quickly take a look at these auction items. We've got some original paintings, one by an alumna who also happens to serve on the alumni board and is an educational entrepreneur. Shout out to you, Christine. And some jewelry donated by Kendra Scott. And guys, can't go wrong with Kendra Scott. I've come to understand that. So just take my word for it. Get those bids going. We also have a religious themed basket that includes a blue agate handcrafted rosary created by an alumnus and board member who's also a second-year law student. I'm starting to sense a pattern here, aren't you guys? Huh? Our UST students and alumni are successful, multi-talented, and very generous. And we are asking all of you, please, likewise, be generous. Thank you to each of them and to everyone who donated to the silent auction. Thank you all so much. Now, these are all just a few of the great auction items and packages that are available to bid on right now. So please, take the time, place your bids, and please, once again, be generous. And the auction's going to close promptly at 7:30. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's now my honor to introduce to you Dr. Richard Ludwig, President of the University of St. Thomas.
Hi, Celts. President Ludwig here to welcome you to this unique Two Saints and a Taco tasting. Let's get started with appreciation for the generosity of time and treasure from many, including sponsors, underwriters, ticket purchasers, and VIP ticket purchasers, both before and after the event went digital. For everyone joining Two Saints Home Edition this evening on Zoom, Facebook, and YouTube Live, and a special thanks to the event chairs, committee members, and staff members who in only weeks transformed the event into a virtual experience. All this is for our students through the Alumni Association Annual Scholarship Fund. Even though we're not at St. Arnold Brewery for the usual amazing in-person event, student need continues. In fact, they need our help now more than ever. That's why we've added Raise Your Beer to the students tonight. Soon our MC will lead us in raising our glasses symbolically by using the bidding app on your mobile device as a way of showing your additional support for students during this time of great need. When that happens, I hope you will dig deep and be as generous as is right for you to help our students. Every dollar matters and positively enhances the lives of students. No donation is too small and none is too big because the need is great and every gift, your gift, matters. Thank you for supporting this event and our students. Now, let's hear directly from students about the importance of support like this.
One of the most important things to the Alumni Association is being able to raise scholarship funds. And now we are able to award close to $100,000 annually to students who use that money to be able to complete their degrees. And I can't tell you what a rewarding feeling it is on that day when we get to interview students and listen to their stories and learn all about them and what they hope to aspire to be, and to be a part of that journey and to be able to play an important role in getting them to that point. I mean, there's no feeling like that. I mean, all of the hard work it takes to be able to raise that money, that single day makes it all worth it. And to all of the donors here today, I just say thank you. Thank you for your generosity and for helping to cultivate the next generation of Alumni Association leaders.
You know, being a first-gen student, I was the recipient of all kinds of things. Scholarship, grants, even a small student loan. I worked on campus. It's hard to imagine that a little girl who worked in the fields of Florida every summer, every weekend, who had parents with no education and couldn't speak the language, could end up managing a big oil and gas group for a bank. But it's only possible when people care and donate to the university. So thank you.
I never thought that I was gonna come to the University of St. Thomas, and it really is because of the scholarships that I've received. It's something that has been made into a reality for me. It's a responsibility also to get a gift like that because you need to take advantage of it.
Scholarship funding has helped me and my family immensely, especially during Hurricane Harvey, actually. During the hurricane, I was at home with my parents. We were actually just having dinner, and then all of a sudden, water started coming up to our doorstep, and we kind of stopped dinner and we said, okay, we need to start moving things. Ended up getting 23 inches of rain in our house. We did not have flood insurance. Both of my parents were out of work, but we got through it, and like I said, the scholarships helped. I just remember receiving that email that I got full funding for that semester. I'm just really grateful for it.
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even be in higher education if it wasn't for scholarships. I'm a second-generation domestic abuse victim. It happened to my mom and my great-grandmother, and it's like this huge cycle, and none of them went to college. So one stopped at 8th grade, one barely made it through high school. I wanted to be different. There's so many opportunities here, in America. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for St. Thomas and all the scholarships I was able to receive. And sorry, I get choked up, but it saved my life. I'm able to break this cycle.
Thank you so much for donating generously to me and other students. It means the world to us, and we would not be here without you.
Thank you for making my education possible.
When I remember you, I'm also inspired to actually go out there to give back to the society just like you have given.
Thank you so much for this opportunity you have given me. I wouldn't have been able to do anything without these scholarships.
It's thanks to those people who are angels that we are allowed to dream, that we are allowed to move on.
Without your scholarships, I would not be here. Thank you.
Just like to say thank you for your contribution to education.
I really would like to personally thank the donors who have generously donated to this school. It is life-changing for us, and you are doing an absolute great thing, and we will make you proud.
And we're back. Now it's a party. By the way, guys, costume change number 2. I just wish I had one of those little tiny sombreros our Zoom meeting guys have. Okay, folks, and yes, I am drinking because guess what? The time has come for an important part of our event. This is the Raise Your Beer in support of the Students Interactive Fundraiser. So, here we go. This is how it works. Everyone who symbolically raises their beer, by the way, see how it matches mine? Everyone who raises their beer to the students by making a donation on your mobile device, remember, have those on you, they will be helping us to fill this virtual beer glass. We are already at 32%. Look at this. We've already got donors going. So thank you to all of you right now who've already raised over $1,600. That is nice. So when it gets to the top, that means we've reached our goal. Now, the fun it is finally happening. The fun of this is that everyone can participate at whatever giving level is appropriate. I see these $100 increments. Great. Do whatever is appropriate for you, and you can even bid more than once if you want to keep helping us fill it to the brim. In fact, let's have our cup runneth over. Why not? But wait, there's more. Okay, wait up. I'm going to do that. That is terrible. Billy Mays would be so ashamed. But wait, there's more. How's that? Sorry, guys, this is as good as it gets. All right, we have some exciting news. Drew Wilson, class of 2002, has issued a challenge of $2,500. So what this means is that he will match every donation, dollar for dollar, up to $2,500. Oh man, by the way, I've known Drew since our days at UST. I am honored to call him a friend, but since graduating, Drew has continued to serve his alma mater through generous gifts of time, talent, and treasure. Oh, by the way, he was actually one of the creators of Two Saints and a Taco Tasting when it began 9 years ago. He chaired the event last year with his sister Denise and her husband Jason, and he was the recent recipient of the Guinan Alumnus of the Year Award 2 years ago, and I think that's just scratching the surface of all of his accolades. But Drew, God bless you, love you, buddy, thank you. Oh, well, guess what? Drew, you did it. We're already at 50%, so that means that he's matching $2,500. We're already at $5,000, you guys. Congratulations. Let's see it go to the top. Is it going to go to the top? It hasn't gone yet. Okay. So listen, we're going to double it in a minute to $5,000 in support of student scholarships. By the way, since we've already kind of reached that $2,500 goal, how about some virtual reactions? Let me see. Thumbs up, hand clap icons everywhere. We haven't added that $2,500 yet, but already we are at the top, and that is awesome. But please, don't stop. Continue giving, because our students really need this. By the way, you can also give some, silent applause at home if you want to for me. Come on now, hype man here. But Drew, thank you. Thank you so very much. And just for this latest show of support for our beloved alma mater, I really do appreciate you. We appreciate you. But listen, we're going to continue to just ask everybody who wants to raise their beer, all to the students, for $100. So why don't we start at that $100 level? Remember, this is like raise your paddle. And you're not only raising your glass, just feel free to make that $100 donation on your mobile device right now if you haven't already. You should have received a text message with the link if you haven't got that yet. So please go ahead. We are at 3,000 already. People, this is awesome. Man, this is why I love my alma mater. Thank you, thank you, thank you for continuing to just give and be so generous, especially during this time of need. All right, so I'm going to quickly turn it over now to one of this year's chairs, Taryn Baranoff. Oh, we already met it, 113%. Give it up, people! Yeah, we paid for that. That is awesome. Woo! Yeah, I was going to toss the hat in the air, but that doesn't seem like it would really work right now. Okay, so I'm going to actually turn it over to our event chair, Taryn Baranowski-Warren from the class of 03, and she's going to read two of this year's student scholars and what they had to say about the UST Alumni Association scholarship support. So check it out.
At 41, Natasha Antoine will receive her Bachelor of Science in Nursing in 2021. She loves science and plans to fulfill her goal of being a pediatric hospital nurse. One of 15 siblings, some of whom still live with their father in Trinidad, Natasha lost her mother to cancer in 2018. My parents adopted 5 of my siblings, she said. My father and mother were helpers, and I'm a helper too. I want to use my nursing skills to take care of sick children and my income to help my father. Joshua Lockhart will receive his BA, MBA in finance in 2022. He's always home at UST, whether he's in class or playing on the soccer field or at a campus ministry event or even weeding the gardens on the CELT day of service. He is the son of a warehouse worker who has his heart set on a career as a financial analyst. Thanks to the UST Alumni Association, he has every reason to be optimistic. He said, "This scholarship is making it possible for me to stay in school and get the degree that I need from the university that I chose."
All right. Thank you, Taryn. Oh, and thank you all to the donors. I mean, we're at 62. Here's the thing. I thought this thing was going to actually overflow. It is a bottomless glass, so let's keep it going, guys. It is almost like bottomless mimosas, I guess. Bottomless beer. Keep raising that glass, please. Once again, at this point, who wants to raise their glass to the students by making a donation of 50? But, I mean, if you want to give more, please do, because clearly you guys are doing just that. That is awesome. 6211. Our students right now, they need your support now more than ever, so please continue to give. We're not quite done. We met our goal, but let's see how far we can exceed it. All right, remember, a donation of $50 on your mobile device. And while you're doing that, let's listen to these Scholar Spotlights.